Once we assign everybody, the last thing the calendar person needs to do is to notify them. I need to let reporters know they have a job tomorrow and what kind of job that is. Unlike old days where we have to pick up telephone and read off this printout. Lisa, you have this job, let me give the detail. Well, we don't want to do that. Paperless office with the internet and email and a cell phone, we want to use all those technologies to make my job as a calendar person easier and less intrusive to our co-reporters. Very simple. To notify the reporters for tomorrow, simply go to Calendar, Notify Resources, and show me jobs for tomorrow that are assigned. I haven't assigned all the reporters, but you have an idea. So all the reporters are assigned, and I got 10 jobs tomorrow. Let's take a look at one reporter, Lisa Welch. Let's look at her profile. In the Additional Information tab, there is a drop-down called Communication Type to specify the default how they like to be notified. Via email and SMS, which is the text message. Most of your reporters should be email and SMS. So once you set that up with the reporter's email and the reporter's mobile phone number and what provider she's with, that's what's coming up here automatically when you go to Notify Resources. Those checkboxes are checked automatically based on the settings from the resource's profile. All you have to do is right-click and notify. The system will send the emails out. At the same time, it'll send out text message. In segment 1, we talked about where do I specify what the text messages say or what emails say. That's where your settings are from. With those settings set, email goes out and a text message goes out. At the bottom here, there are several checkboxes that are defaulted because I like to attach notice automatically. So if RB finds there's a notice stored in a repository for that job, it'll automatically attach to the email. I don't have to do a single thing. I don't have to go through the filing cabinet looking for the notice anymore. And also, attaching iCalendar file, they can import this setting into their Outlook calendar on their Blackberries or iPhones or their laptop computers. Any of this you don't want, you can simply uncheck it and it'll stay like that for the next time. What is RB Exchange? Let's say some of these people you assigned are the co-reporting firms in another state, another city that are covering jobs for you. They also happen to use RB. Then you guys can start exchanging electronic file. So they don't have to re-enter the information by retyping everything from the paper or email. You can just give them a RB Exchange XML file and they have a function to import. And you do too. If you receive XML notification from another co-reporting agency from another state that are in an RB Exchange group, you can simply import the job without re-entering all that data manually. So that's what that is for. Young, I noticed that down there is a full name called Standard Resource Worksheet. What is that? Can I change that template? Who created that template? We did, and we gave it to you as a default, but you can change them. We have a built-in form manager in our system. Go to Tools, Form Manager, and all the letters, all the templates are here. Go Open. You say, I want to see the resource worksheets, the standard one. Let me go ahead and open it. This is typically what it looks like. I just called it worksheet. There's going to be your logo here and all the information down here. But you guys can make it whatever you want. You can change it just like Microsoft Word. You can change any part of it and save it as a different name. Some co-reporting firms have a standard worksheet and they have a slightly different one for the affiliates. Some people might have a payment term down here. So your regular staff reporters, you don't have a term, but affiliates, you might have a payment term. We pay in 30 days after jobs delivered, blah, blah, blah. You might have a worksheet, one for standard, one for affiliates. This is where you can modify your templates that we provide. Let's look at the confirmation template. Acknowledgement of scheduling. We're basically telling client we're acknowledging your scheduling. This one has some policies down here about late cancellation, payment terms, conference room charges. Your dollar figures will be different, so you will be changing this and save it as a different name or use the same name. Form Manager is the tool that you can use to modify all our templates to create your own. So that's what's going out here. Once you notify all the resources, so simple because I don't have to call 45 reporters anymore or send them a fax. I can just simply email and a text message goes out. They still have to send me some kind of email reply unless they have RB web, which they have ability to acknowledge the job by checking a checkbox. That might be too late. So if I have a policy in place, co-reporter is supposed to call me by 7 o'clock, whatever, where do I mark it that they called in? You can do it from here. Let's say Susan just replied to the email, and I can just simply right-click on her name, say resource called in, and she acknowledged. And then Lisa called me on the cell phone when she got the text message. No problem, I'll be there tomorrow. Okay, you called in, and you did that. So that's how you will be recording that somebody called in. At night, the calendar manager or office manager goes home, and you called into RB8 from your home computer. You bring up notify resources. You just want to see these two columns here, notified and acknowledged. Make sure every job has been notified. There's a date and time, and every job has been acknowledged. There's a date and time. If not, then you need to go ahead and time to call. Right-click on Steve, and you can go into resource here. From home, you can call Steve right here because you have complete information about his main phone, phone number in the mother-in-law, mobile phone, all that information is right at your fingertip. So this is the one master screen where you can see all the jobs for tomorrow, who's assigned, who's notified, who acknowledged the job. That's like your control screen here.